Haiti earthquake, people feared dead as buildings collapse in 7.2-magnitude tremor.
Here's a summary of the article.
The strongest tremor hit just west of Port-au-Prince, Haiti, causing severe damage to buildings in the city of Jeremy, shortly after a powerful earthquake occurred off the coast of Alaska. People are feared dead in Haiti after a massive 7.2-magnitude earthquake caused homes to collapse as it shook buildings across the Caribbean country. People living in Port-au-Prince said the earthquake caused buildings to sway. The quake struck the western side of Haiti but was felt across the country, where a devastating 7.0 tremor killed about 300,000 people in 2020. An aftershock measuring 6.6 occurred about 20 minutes later as people checked collapsed buildings and surveyed the damage in the streets. The quake occurred at about 1:30 p.m. Coordinated Universal Time on Saturday, about 30 minutes after a 6.9 magnitude earthquake hit off the coast of Alaska. It comes about 2 weeks after a massive 8.2 quake, the strongest tremor this year and the largest in America for more than 50 years, shook buildings in Alaska and led to a tsunami watch as far away as Hawaii.
This post received a score of 45,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They were also just hit with a tropical storm and have another coming in a few days. This appears to be a complete disaster. Hopefully the flooding doesn't get out of control.
So fucking sad, man. Truly awful.
Haiti can't catch a break.
Sadly, I doubt they ever have or ever will.
They're stuck in like this weird hell on earth. Glimmers of a society being constantly beat down and kept from progressing. Natural disasters destroying your country every 5 to 10 years. Corruption everywhere when it comes to relief. Any efforts to rebuild being set back by the next natural disaster. I have little first-hand knowledge of Haiti, but if only half of the news you hear coming out of Haiti are true, it sounds like a miserable existence.
Been there for a while. It's definitely what you said. It's a pretty terrible location. It's overpopulated, arguably one of the worst governmental systems in the world. No industry. It's basically just screwed. Forever.
The location isn't great, but the depressing thing is that the Dominican Republic on the other side of the island shows what could have been if things were different. Not great by our standards, but leaps and bounds ahead of where Haiti is stuck.
Exactly, that's what's so profound to me. The Dominican Republic hasn't even had all of the natural disasters that Haiti has, which I don't understand at all.
What it probably is that they experience most or all of the same disasters as Haiti but handle it infinitely better.
WTF? It was more powerful than the 2010 earthquake that killed over 300,000 people? That can't be good.
The location was further away from populated areas. The USGS is only predicting 1,000 to 10,000 deaths. It has now been updated to 10,000 to 100,000 deaths.
I try to appreciate where I live and the fact that I don't have to deal with constant poverty, violence, and natural disasters. But I honestly have trouble even putting it into perspective. I can't even imagine what life is like for people in this part of the world. Haitians have just been through so much.
Right there with you. Was watching some footage coming out of Afghanistan, thinking the same thing.
So sad. All of it.
It's okay. Eventually a space rock will come down and equalize things for all of us.
I think ecological collapse will get us before that.
An ecological collapse will fuck the poor way harder than the rich. A space rock at least would be fair to everyone.
Why do you think the rich are so desperately funding space exploration right now? Maybe? IDK anymore. Edit. Spelling.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.